What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're watching this video. Welcome back to the channel, Hamm Fam. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It really means a lot. Today is the day after Christmas, and yes, I'm wearing shorts, as you can tell. And no, I'm not stupid. It's freaking hot outside. It's like 66. It's supposed to be like 71 today. But before I get too much into the video, we're going to be looking at the Edge Insight CTS2. So, without further ado, roll the intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Loading gauges. Oh yeah. Look at them. Ah. Oh. Alright, so I've been wanting this thing for a while. Just recently got it. And I would like to give my first kind of impression slash review slash why I think every diesel needs this type of spiel. So, I have always wanted one. And I've always known that I needed this because every diesel needs this. So, right here, you can select all your things you can monitor, right? So I have the runtime right here, transmission fluid temperature right here, boost pressure, engine coolant temperature, miles per hour. That is fuel economy, as you will. That's what I was getting last night on like an hour drive. Gear selector. And your RPM up there, but like I said, you can do anything you want. So if I didn't want to have this runtime right here, just do that, select new PID, and then we can, we can do mass airflow, right? Go back, go back. And now you have your mass airflow right there. So it's really cool, really neat. And then another cool thing is you can go through here, swipe up, or you can just tap it, and you can go to diagnostics. And while we're at it, let's check our imbalance rates. You can look at trouble codes, so your engine code pops up, and you can relearn the trans, you can delete codes. Really, really cool feature. So for a Duramax, it's supposed to be plus or minus 4. And that's for good. Okay, so not bad at all. I guess I'll look out for injector 2 and injector 6. More than likely injector 6, but yeah, these right here, all the other ones are really nice actually. That's one main reason why I wanted to get this, because I had a feeling that my injectors were going bad, but I guess not. But my turbo vane position sensor plug is going out, and I gotta order that before I go back, or while I'm in California. I'll be gone for 2 months, January and February. So no videos then, sorry guys. But as soon as we get back, we're gonna be kicking it right back how I'm doing it now, every 3 days, every 4 days. Exactly what I like to do now. So, but with that being said, vane position sensor right here, right? That's how much the turbo's opener now. So it's all the way opener now. And the more you rev up, they'll constrict it more. So I like that about it. And yeah, it has like data logs you can do for performance wise, like you're getting it tuned or whatever, and you're trying to go through a data log of like what went where and how you got it there. You can always look back at that. You have records of stuff you can put in yourself. Performance settings, you can, I'm pretty sure it's like 0 to 60. Yeah, 0 to 60. Your horsepower, torque, while you're driving, your G-force. That's pretty cool. You got your quarter mile, stuff like that. And let's see what the mileage coach is. I know mileage coach is conserve fuel. Okay, so that just tells you like what to do to get better fuel mileage. I think that's pretty cool. And tell you, okay, so you can put your fuel cost in, how much you're paying for fuel. That's really neat. Alright, so let's go back up here one more time. And then we go to layout. And then you can change your background. They have all kinds of backgrounds. I'm pretty sure you can upload your own as well. Alright. Yeah, you got that. I kind of like that. It feels like regular Marpat. No, that's just black. Okay. And you got red, green, blue, and then I like this one kind of. Actually, low key, I like to keep it basic until I can get it out myself. But you have different types of layouts as well. You can put switch. You can hook this thing up to switches and all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. But I'll just go home real quick. All right, we don't need to do data runs or anything. But yeah, and also okay. So while we're here, let's do RPMs. We can change this color. Alright, so see all the things that have colors on it. You can click on it and you can click on the thing and then you can change the color to like what it looks like while it's raising. So let's do a red, and say you just want it to be really red. You can do that. You can adjust it yourself. So now the RPM gauge will light up red when you give it some RPMs right here. See those two little notches? That's pretty cool. So you can have this thing decked out to whatever you want to do. And I really like it about it. But something I always wanted from this is to monitor my boost pressure, monitor my, I didn't even know it did the vanes in the turbo, to be honest. But it's really cool because I really needed that, because that sensor I need to have could monitor it, and it's just making it run so ever so slightly like sluggish, right? So you're driving, and then you don't get boost till after like 2,000 RPM, and then it also, the vanes aren't opening and closing in the turbo while it's idling, and it makes it sound like an LB7. So that's not good, but you can still drive it. It's not hurting anything. It just thinks it's getting too much fuel per se. But I really like how you can make sure your translock is on, or your transfer case locks up when you're getting into gears from the gear slider. So see right now on the left side, it says we're in reverse, and then we're gonna put it in first gear here. I think that's a really cool feature. And yeah, so I should be reading a little bit more boost at a little less speed, or like when I'm getting on it. Hello, Jan boy on the vlogs. Whew. But yeah, but it's okay. It's like $120, and then it should come in pretty soon. But yeah, this thing is really sick. But okay, why I think every diesel needs this is diesels or injectors are pretty expensive, right? To work on injectors, especially for a Duramax or something like that. Like maybe not so much for like a Cummins or anything for a Cummins, to be honest, because Cummins is pretty easy to work on. Needless to say. But for like a Duramax or something like that, you want to make sure your injectors are always good to go, and it's pretty cool to check them on the fly. And I like looking what miles per gallon I'm getting without like trying to manually calculate it. I hate doing that. The vanes in the turbo, that's a really big deal. I think that was pretty cool. That actually sold me on it when I found out that. And then when I get into a little bit more performance stuff, when I get like a built trans later down the road, stuff like that, I always have this and be able to check my 0 to 60 times when I'm at the track, when I'm doing stuff to it, and then I can always like record those inside the scanner itself, or the monitor itself, and have those notes from when I did my last pulls to the next pulls, and I can always like try and improve myself off of what it has. Like now I don't have to forget about taking paper, bringing it in here, you know, all that crazy stuff. But I think that's pretty cool. And I just like being able to see it digitally from the OBD2 sensor down there. Like, it's actually coming from the truck. It's not like a mechanical gauge that have, you know, could be faulty. I mean, this could be a little faulty, but from what I've seen online and whatnot, these gauges are really pretty spot on, to be honest. I've seen people have boost gauges manually hooked up to the turbo or down the intake, whatever, and I've seen these hooked up and they're literally reading the same PSI, so I think they're pretty good. Yes, got the Subway and the White Monsters. Yo, I literally just freaking felt so dumb. Like, if I didn't actually live in Barenberg, I would have felt even more dumb. Actually, I don't know, but yeah, I probably would have felt more dumb. But I was literally trying to use a gift card for Taco Bell for Subway. And I was like, why is it not working? But that's my funny story of the day. But when we get back to the house real quick, I mean, I literally live 2 minutes away. But when we get back to the house, I'm going to show you guys how I installed it. It's pretty simple. And just in case you had any questions. But I'll see you at the house. Okay, so we're back. Alright, so first things first, it comes with the OBD2 port thing right here. Right? And then what you're going to do is just take off, well, the wire's falling out, but you just take off the fuse panel, run it up through, you can do it up through here or up through here, and it'll go through the pillar. And then you just plug it into the back. It'll be an HDMI port. And then pop this panel back on. Plug that up, and then turn your ignition on. And as simple as that, it cuts on. And then you just choose your model, or your make, excuse me. So, GM. That's what you choose. And then, lo and behold, you start doing it. But, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll see you next time.
I don't got no problems, I'm on 19. Yeah, she biting cause she love, I'm piping.